This 3D Life. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to This 3D Life, episode number 55?
Yep.
55.
Right.
My name is Nick Cascarella. Sitting right across the table from me, the lovely Shano.
Hi.
And
the sexy
God.
Stephen Broderick.
And there it is. That is sexy.
Right? It's erotic.
It's something. I don't know what it is. I don't know about sexy, but
50 Shades of Bay.
That's you.
Poop. Bay means poop and shit in Dutch.
Dutch.
Oh, where are my wooden sandals?
Those are clogs. Aren't they clogs?
The Japanese wear wooden sandals.
Yeah.
Am I even right with that?
I don't think so.
No.
Like, maybe like feudal Japan. Like,
The Shoguns?
is that a katana?
Yeah.
Or is it a flag?
Either or. I'm representing my country. You don't know.
So far this has been a very visual episode, so sorry for those listening not on the visual.
Get on the visual.
Yeah, if you guys have seen Beverly Hills Ninja, that's kind of what I just did. For those who... don't know.
You reenacted the entire film start to finish.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah. All right, Shauna,
So,
lead the way.
Mortal Kombat. It came out.
Yeah, okay, so
Are you ready?
that's like kind of more like Korn. Like at the beginning of that one record, he said, is that Korn? Or is that... That was Korn. It was
Okay.
total. I did like I went back in the
The
vault.
Rolodex?
Yeah, I have a Rolodex in my head. You have to go one at a time, one page, and you read it, and you're like, who is that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Next one.
Not Drowning Pool.
Yes. Not Drowning Pool. That's Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Isn't it?
I believe... Yes. LD40.
Okay. Shit. Oh, Mortal Kombat. So Mortal Kombat came out, and if you paid any sort of attention to all the things we do all week, you know that we've been playing it a fuck ton.
It's so sick.
It is so sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. No. Steven,
Yes.
you're a bit of a Mortal Kombat master.
I mean, in the loosest sense of the word master, yes.
Then that's exactly what
Yes.
Yeah. So as the reigning champion of all things Mortal Kombat
Yes.
ever,
In the history of Mortal Kombat, dating back to 1994.
is that when it came out? 91, 4?
I want to say 94 because I was in like first grade. I was in the first, second
Okay.
grade. Can we get an actual date,
A
though?
ruling on Mortal Kombat 1?
'Cause I feel like it might have been 94.
Did you originally play it in
92.
92, okay.
August 92. Year I was born.
Okay. So,
This is actually before I was born. Mortal Kombat's older than me by like 3 months.
so you should really love it, because you guys are like the same.
So you're
It was one of the first
you're
time I
Liu
ever
Kang.
went. Yeah. The first time I ever went over Jess's house, my best friend and maid of honor in our wedding, we played Mortal Kombat. I played Reptile.
That's sick.
I don't know what Mortal Kombat it was.
Probably 2 or 3, because I think that's when Reptile came in. I think in 1 on Sega,
I think it was
there was the
3.
Reptile skin.
Yes, there was, yeah.
But it was you basically just played as I think it was Scorpion but green.
I think it was just Scorpion but green.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But anyway, Mortal Kombat X10 X.
Mortal Kombat.
It's fucking good.
I like it a lot.
It's like really fucking
Yeah,
good.
it's a lot of fun.
It has like a lot of cool new features. They do the clan wars or whatever. Like, remember at the beginning I picked what clan I was going to be in?
Yes, yeah.
Well, all that, I was doing a little more research, a little more investigating. Everything you do in the game, you get like clan experience points.
Okay, cool.
And you level up in your clan, and then that levels your clan up. And that's stretched over everybody playing the game ever.
Really?
So, like, everyone picked a clan when they started the game.
Or do you become part of that clan?
And you're part of that clan. And then you
Or that
can
extended
challenge...
clan.
Yeah, and you can challenge other people from other clans. And if you beat them, you get, like, tons of experience for your clan. And they, I think, maybe lose experience for their clan. Basically,
That's neat.
yeah. So, like, way back in the day in the arcades... Not even, like, way back in the day, but, like, Soul Calibur 2 in the arcades had something kind of similar where you, like, could create, like, a password, which was obviously, like, specific to that cabinet. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the one that we had at fucking FYE.
Yeah, okay, I
Like
remember that.
me and Fitz were like super into that for a summer.
Fitz and I.
Right. Whatever. And we got like
because I was into it, not me was into it.
okay.
Me it's like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, I was gonna say it works for Jar Jar.
That's actually I think the best impression I've ever done.
I think so, too.
honestly.
I don't think so. You have a lot of really good ones,
Don't do them.
but don't do any of
I
them
won't
right
now.
now.
Continue, yeah.
Because they're all loud and they're all bad. But basically what you did is you would like go into this thing, you'd pick a character, pick a faction, and then you'd fight against other factions and kind of try to get your faction to take over the entire map.
Yeah.
And then like we would come back a week later and other people that were playing in different factions would like, when we were like in this constant war with people, we had no idea who they were, but like it took that and it just put it on the internet.
Similar to Initial D.
Kind of, yeah, actually, which is also a fucking great game.
Yeah, you get the card.
Yo, arcades need to come back, but everyone that like collectively is like, yeah, arcades should come back. When they do, you have to fucking go. You fucking assholes.
Yeah, no one wants to go.
Yeah,
Just sit at
like
home.
the idea of an arcade is far more attractive than going to an arcade.
Because it usually smells like sweat.
Right, and you could just like sit at home and play better games.
Yeah. And just have your own sweat.
But like the arcade was cool because you could beat people there and stuff, and like I don't know.
I bet you were an arcade bully.
Me, no.
Yeah, right.
I might bully you because you have a bad attitude, but no one else.
Dude, you're cruising for a bruising, casserole. Cruising for a bruising.
But anyway, Mortal Kombat, the factions thing is fucking cool as fuck.
It's pretty.
The game is very pretty.
Yeah, it's an attractive
The
game.
environments are very gorgeous.
They move so much. The
environments move a lot.
They're so
very,
interactive.
like not even just the actual interactive things in the environments,
Everything.
but the environment like interacts with itself.
Right.
There's like the one level, the Cove, dude.
Yeah.
Cove with a K.
Cove
Yeah.
K.
There's
no
like
C's in Mortal Kombat.
no, none. And the waves that are like hitting up against the docks, like constantly are like splashing shit into the air.
I believe the correct term is lapping. Lapping against the...
He's got you there.
He does have. I know. I can't argue with it.
they
That's
should be
correct. Lapping is correct.
Lapping against the dock.
Okay, so the waves that are lapping
Yes,
against the dock
okay.
are like splashing like dead bodies up into the air and shit. It's fucking insane. But the game's cool. The fatalities are fucking way over the top.
Yeah, they're which is the best part
Right.
of the game. Yeah.
And then like
And X-rays.
Right, in Mortal
I
Kombat-
love
X-rays
X-rays.
are
yeah,
awesome.
in Mortal Kombat 9 they added the X-rays and they obviously
Brought them
were a
back.
big hit
Yeah.
with casual players and
Brought
they
them
brought
back,
them back.
bigger and badder than ever.
Yeah,
and you
they're
expect nothing less from a Mortal Kombat game.
Right.
right.
That's
And
what
then
you
there's
want from it.
also brutalities, which like we haven't fucked around with. Me and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't, but I did like on my own. And
Yeah.
it's just more like insane fucking things
That's
that are
cool.
just like way over the fucking top. The story mode. Okay, so Mortal Kombat 9, they introduced like a shockingly interesting story mode.
like a cohesive...
Yeah, and like tried to
Yeah.
really bring a story to a fighting game, which usually is a fucking disaster.
Well, and then Injustice
Well,
is
yeah.
like the best,
Fucking
one of the
awesome.
greatest DC storylines ever told.
Yeah, it's fucking really good, which is why the comic is still running.
Right.
Like they're in like year 4 or something.
Right.
But the story's good. It took the like there's like flashbacks into MK9 story, and I had to like sit there and be like, I think this happened in MK9.
Like, pull
but
out your phone
yeah, and
and,
like,
like,
did this happen?
yeah.
It's like, yeah, it did. And
We actually have a discussion in the Good, Bad, and Ugly about the Mortal Kombat story.
oh really?
Yeah.
But anyway, the game's really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm happy that we picked it up, and I spent a lot of time with it because it's been a lot of fun. I'm really bad at it, but it's fun.
Yeah. I'm bummed that there are a lot of great characters missing, replaced with mediocre new characters.
Actually, that strikes my biggest qualm with the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like all the controversy around the game about how there's like $60 of like day one DLC
Right.
that is a bunch of shit that's probably already on the disc. And then when you play through the story, for sure there's 3 more characters that will become DLC characters that are already on the disc,
Right.
already fleshed out characters that aren't on the roster for you to play.
And have movesets and
Have movesets in because you fight them. Sindel, Baraka, and Rain are all in the campaign. You fight them. They have movesets.
I'm not gonna pay money for Baraka.
Baraka is like...
I'm not gonna pay money for Baraka.
He's like the best grunt that there ever was. Like,
is he the sword out of the hands guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
But the thing
They're
is,
like bones.
he's just like a general in the army of those things. That's just like all Baraka is. He's like a little bit better at fighting than they are. Like,
He had like a month more of training.
right, yeah.
in the
He was
dojo.
like, you were the one that got the A+. Everyone else got the A.
Yeah.
Like,
He makes the gi snap a little harder.
yeah, a little harder, a little tighter.
Than the rest of the,
Yeah.
the group.
He snaps the gi a little harder. And, like, Sindel is in there. She's fucking...
She's like MKX vintage or Mortal Kombat vintage.
Yeah, she's like from 3,
Or
I
is she
think.
not?
3.
She was in 3. I don't know.
I think that was the first game she was in.
Okay.
But the story's cool. Some of the new characters are cool. Some of them I do not like at all.
You do not like.
I do not like him.
Like who?
The cowboy?
Okay.
I don't like the Aztec god guy.
Kotal Khan?
Kotal Khan. I don't
2
like that
Ks,
at all.
obviously.
Yeah.
I love Devora.
She's great. She's so fun to play as.
She's a cool character. I like Farah and Tor, the Master Blaster character.
Okay.
I think I like the design more than the actual character.
Yeah.
It's too clunky.
Yeah, but I saw some people, like, I was looking on Twitch,
sure
watching,
some
like, some
people, like-
high-level play of that game,
Yeah.
and some people were, like, fucking shit up with Farah and Tor.
I can imagine. Because it's like half fast, half slow.
Yeah.
Because you're
fucking
fast with
cool.
fast, slow with Tor.
I don't know. The game's good. I like all the like the characters that they're setting up to like take over the franchise.
Yeah.
Like Cassie. I still fuck it up.
She's hot. She's a babe.
She's fucking hot.
The Miley Cyrus undercut.
Yeah,
Good.
dude. But she's got like the Johnny Cage attitude and the
The body of her mother.
yeah, who's just such a bitch in the story mode.
She really is.
Are you just like rubbing yourself?
Kidding, I'm joking around.
The game is good. But yeah, those characters are on the disc, and that's fucked up.
Is she really that much of a like pain in the ass in the story mode? Her mom, what's her name?
Sonya.
Sonya
Blade?
Yeah, total bitch.
Really?
She's just rude as fuck to everyone.
No.
Yeah, I think NetherRealm really kind of screwed themselves. They released a lot of information. They released almost the entire game before it came out.
Like in like
They,
this
like,
is everything that's in
announced
it,
it.
and yeah,
and then announced DLC characters
like before, like way
Like-
before the game was out.
while they were announcing
Real characters.
day one characters.
Yeah, and
It's just
then like showing a lot of stuff in like pre-released, like clips from the story that had like Sindel and
Right.
like all these characters. So people were like, "Oh, she's in the fucking game," and then she's not a playable character in the game, but she has a full move set, and which means she's on the disc. And
it's fucked up. It is fucked up.
I was seeing
They
some,
kind of, I think they did the same thing with Injustice, where there were a bunch of characters on disc that
there was a couple, I forget who they were.
I believe Batgirl was on disc.
Yeah.
The first batch of DLC characters were
It
on
was
disc.
Lobo and Batgirl were the first two. But I don't remember. The game's good, regardless of the bullshit. The game
You don't have to buy the bullshit.
right, and you don't. And I like I went to the store, picked it up, and they were like, "Oh, do you want to fucking
Buy
spend
this
$30 more?"
character?
And I was like, "Fuck no,
Is
Yeah, you
Cabal a
should've,
DLC
but-
character?
no." You never fight him, so he's in the story, but in the cinematics,
He
you don't
better be
you don't fight him.
a
So
DLC character at some point. Because
I don't think I'll buy any of the DLC for the
I
game.
would buy a Cabal DLC because that's who I play.
I kind of don't want to because I'm trying to kind of
Stick it to the man.
in
I
like
get what you're saying.
such a like a way that's not going to make a fucking difference, but like for my peace of mind, like they really fucked up with the way that they're doing, and there's microtransactions in the game in order to like.
Which should never be in the console based.
No.
Right, yeah, it makes sense on the mobile platform
Well,
because
it's
the
the only
games are
time,
fucking
yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
I just paid $60 for this,
Right.
and I don't get all the characters.
Yeah.
And you want me to make microtransactions?
right, so that I
That's-
don't have
that's
to
wild. That's
learn the
absolutely wild.
fatalities or unlock them or something. It's just fucking stupid. It's taking any sort of challenge out of the game. but they're charging you for it and twice. I don't. It's just stupid.
That's weird.
It's casual play.
Yeah, it's something.
That's for people with rich moms and dads and girlfriends and boyfriends.
Yeah, it's for anyone that just wants to spend money on that, which.
And doesn't want to actually.
Yeah, and doesn't want to hit start, go into the menu, and just go, oh, I have to hit down, back, forward, X. And, like, that's the fatality.
I just want to press one button.
I just want to hit square or whatever the fucking button is. It's stupid. Anyway, enough of Mortal Kombat, which is good. And we have, like, Let's Plays of me and Steve acting a damn fool. And
It's so sick.
so you can go check them out on the YouTube.
Yeah. Do that.
What else?
Okay, so it is Sunday right now.
Sunday.
That means it's Silicon Valley and Game of Thrones tonight. But,
Right, but
last week was...
So this is going to suck for release of these episodes for these shows, just because...
Us?
Yeah.
Well, I assume we'll never talk about them again. We don't really talk about TV shows all that much.
Right. Okay, but
for the first episode...
All right, we will.
So
the first episode
we'll start with Game of Thrones because it was first.
5.
It was awful.
It's 5 or 4?
5.
5.
Awful.
Yeah, it was really boring.
So fucking boring.
Was it really?
I mean, to be fair, we're in that section that like correlates with the books, even though they've gone like way off course. We're in that section where the books are like, oh my god, they took me like an extra week to read over the other ones because they're just boring. The story that they're trying to tell is boring. You got, I don't know.
Is Joffrey still alive?
Spoilers. You watched that.
Didn't you watch that?
Yeah, you watched it with
I'm
us.
just being an asshole.
So here's my thing: is that I'm not super. Even in the other seasons on the.
You really liked season 3.
I liked season 3. My qualm with the show is that there's a lot of fucking characters that they have these like interesting stories going on. They'll give you like 15 minutes of the story, and then you won't see for like 3 more episodes
Or a whole season.
Yeah. And then it comes back, and I have to remember what the fuck was going on with these fucking characters.
Too much time goes between plots. Yeah.
Right. And then
It worked so well in the books.
And then on top of it, like, there's a lot of fucking characters, and they all have these like long, extravagant names and titles, and then they each have like different names. So like, I'm bad with names, and so I'm totally like lost. Like the whole time I'm watching the show, I'm just like, I honestly have no idea who anyone is.
Yeah.
Like certain things, like obviously I know who Tyrael is because he's the midget,
Who?
and like Tyrael, isn't that his name?
No, that's Tyrael is from Diablo.
Who am I thinking of?
Tyrion.
See?
I said Terrio. It's in like,
See, I don't even fucking know, like, the people that I know. Like, and obviously I know him because he's Peter Dinklage. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Lannister.
yeah. And
He
I
is a
know,
Lannister.
and I know that
That's the name of the family, right?
Yeah, Tyrion.
Lannister.
he is a Lannister, right? But he's they call him the Imp, right?
Yep, good
Okay.
job.
So
You whipped out some knowledge last week when we were watching. I was like, oh my god. I was like, good job, babe.
that's right. Every once in a while, I remember something. And then, like, Jon Snow is the guy that's on the wall.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Good job.
then,
You correlate his last name Snow being cold. He's on the wall.
That's just
honestly,
the name of bastards in the north.
no, I know, but honestly, that's how I remember
That's
it.
how I do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And also Winterthorn.
Winterfell.
Whatever the hell he is. That cold place. That's how I remember it. Snow.
Also, Cersei, I just remember because she's hot.
Oh god.
And
Yeah, she's a babe.
Weight of my heart.
And
I have a funny story about that actress in real life.
Oh really?
Yeah, you know, it's like it's something I read on the internet. Can I say it?
I don't care.
It had me,
Is it long?
No, it's really quick. So, so she went through a horrible divorce with her husband, her ex-husband, and it's a custody battle, an ensuing custody battle. She lost all of her money at the time, and she actually had $5 in her checking account when she started Game of Thrones.
Wow.
And it's actually taken her the last 3.5, 4 years.
She had no Judge Dredd money.
No, because
She was hot in that too. Damn.
No, but all that money from Judge Dredd,
Yeah, with the
like
scar
that,
and like the
all that money went into her divorce settlement and like her custody battle.
That sucks.
So now she has
Poor
like
thing.
she's like a net worth of like $5 million. But everyone's like, how did that happen? Because she should,
Thrones.
you know, yeah. But no, I mean, like it should be more. But
Yeah.
she had such a big thing. Because I thought she was gonna be worth more,
like a ton of money.
like a ton, because she's been in so many things in the last 5, 6 years.
Yeah, but $5 million in
Oh,
5
I mean,
seasons.
that's a lot of money.
You're accruing a big net worth in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I don't remember anyone's name, really.
I know.
I like, but I have like.
I know who your
nicknames.
favorite character is, and I don't know if you know her name.
She's the big lady.
I was actually thinking of
Who?
Ellie? Arya Stark. Yeah, who he calls Ellie because she's supposed to play Ellie in the Last of Us movie.
Are you thinking of the woman who looks like
The big lady.
Who looks like Red Sonja?
Brienne.
Brienne, that's who I like.
She's gonna be in Star Wars.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Yeah, she's
Darth
in
Vader.
Star Wars.
Spoiler.
Playing the Rancor.
She is. She's in Star Wars.
She is the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
Her and Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita Nyong'o.
They were announced on the same day.
Who is like the babe of all babes.
She is a
She
babe.
really
my
is
God.
just stunning.
She's
But
gorgeous.
I just am so I'm like bad with. All right, so I'm bad with names as it is.
You're also
and
bad with faces too.
I'm not good. I'm.
You're basically blind.
I know. I'm always like, hey, that's that girl that
It's so fucking bad. It really is so bad.
like naked hand job. He still doesn't know what she looks like.
Really?
Did you come across Naked Handjob recently?
Dude, she
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Oh, really?
This is
I do it all the
happening right
time.
now.
Did it really?
yeah.
This is happening right now.
Naked Handjob, whatever.
So
Oh, I don't know. Oh, Sean, I don't know. Who's Naked Handjob? I have no idea who that is.
We bumped into her once at an ice cream place. We were with you and Mia and Adam and Megan when we were getting ice cream.
Oh, yeah, I
cakes.
remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, Naked Handjob.
And I'm like nudging him, and he's like, "What?" I'm like, I don't know who that is. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm so bad with names and faces.
To be honest, she did get her breast implants removed. That might be what's throwing him off.
She didn't have them at the time of saying
Oh my!
Naked
Are we
Handjob.
still having this fucking conversation? Yeah, this has to end. Oh, I'm sweating.
Nick's family listens to this.
I'm sweating.
I am too, but it's because it's hot in here.
Okay.
My moccasin came untied, and I don't know how to retie it.
Oh, I have like this pit in my stomach.
Okay, you want to talk
okay.
about? And
What's
do you want to
next?
talk about Silicon Valley?
It was good.
I made him really uncomfortable.
Fuck me.
I really, Steve.
I gotcha.
Oh, thank you.
It was good. I don't know. I don't really have anything. It was very funny. It was good. It was Silicon Valley, more of it. Good. Bye.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought they handled what's his name? Thank you.
Peter Gregory's death.
Yeah, Peter Gregory's death in like the most interesting and hilarious way.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. It's a significantly better show than Game of Thrones, and I feel like a lot of people, because there's a 50-50
So fucking stressed out.
viewership. Why, do you think she's gonna listen?
No. I don't care about her.
Why are you stressed out?
NHJ.
What about Mayo?
Oh no.
Seriously.
Oh, no.
You gotta chill.
Some dirty laundry out here. All right. What's next? Good, bad, the ugly.
No.
No. Now Steven's uncomfortable and he's like, get me out of this situation.
Oh yeah, because he brought Mayo home too.
I was hoping you wouldn't realize that.
There used to be a different show for these stories.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm doing it.
Are you?
I want to.
I'm flushed.
Okay. We also finished Daredevil. Steve, you finished Daredevil too, right? So we're
I
all
just finished a few days ago.
all
Yeah.
at the same point.
So wait, when we talked about it last time, were we like halfway through?
We were at episode 10. Steven was at episode 7.
7, I believe.
All right, but we're finished.
Everyone's.
We
finished.
are all finished.
So there might be a couple spoilers here, or no?
I don't.
Are we gonna go that hard into it, or
I don't
it was
think
just
so.
really good?
It's
I think
really
we just sum it up
awesome.
being it's an awesome TV show.
Yeah.
I think they did Daredevil incredible amount of justice.
Yeah, I
with the
think
show.
with the success of Daredevil and then the plans for the future shows, I think that this officially puts Marvel on top of the whole game.
Television and movies.
Yeah.
Television and film.
Because
Now they
DC
need
was
to
leading
do
television.
music.
Well, they killed it with that Iron Man video game that came out in 2008.
And Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
I'm gonna go
love
ahead
it.
and say that video game probably wasn't good.
It was sick. Maybe
People
one
liked
360.
People liked one of those Spider-Man games.
The Shattered Dimensions one was a good one, and then the Amazing Spider-Man.
But there's plenty of great DC games, like Injustice.
Yeah, I played that on my phone.
Yeah, you did.
Played the hell out of that.
We were talking about the good one though.
That's a great one.
Anyway, because DC was leading the TV game with Arrow and Flash, and then indiscreetly with Gotham, because it's a DC storyline, just not affiliated.
We ate burritos earlier, and I keep burping, and it just smells really bad.
I just woke up earlier today and I smell bad.
It's hot in here. I think I smell bad.
It is.
I
really
smell
warm
beautiful.
in here.
Smell like a lady. Daredevil's great.
It's very good. I'm excited for Jessica Jones in the fall.
You
Yeah.
kind of remind me of Daredevil.
Nick does?
Why? Because I can't remember anyone.
You can't remember faces or names.
Earlier he was
Basically
blocking
blind.
his eyes and he's like, I'm blind. And I was like, he said, whoa, my balance is all off. And I said, right. And he said, I don't know how Daredevil does it. And I said, he goes by his inner ear canal.
Jesus Christ, dude, you'd be the worst Daredevil. You'd be knocking shit over.
He's like, oh.
Dude, I'm not blind,
Hey.
and I run into shit and hit my head on shit and knock shit over all the time.
You'd be like, you're lying.
I think it's because your
They'd be like,
center
"You're
of
holding a
gravity
cat."
is,
You're like,
is
"What?"
way off. It's like somewhere around here.
You're lying. What? I'm holding a cat.
Because
What does that
you
mean?
try to feel someone's heartbeat. They're like, that's my cat's heartbeat. You're like, you're lying.
Okay, that was like such a that joke was so far out there that I missed it.
Well, it's because this is you as Daredevil.
I get it.
I get it now.
Now I'm on board with the joke.
Anyway,
How many fingers am I holding up?
Deserved.
we'll move on to the good, bad, and ugly, which is a little bit off this week because A, the only thing anybody's been able to talk about is the Star Wars celebration,
Oh my god.
and B, not a lot of really bad things happened. So,
It was, to be honest, can we just deem this the week of fucking trailers?
yeah, in a minute,
No, the week of fucking trailers.
I think she has a thing set up.
I do.
Oh,
Why do you?
okay.
Why don't you?
There's a bibliography that we have to go by.
You always
A syllabus?
A syllabi.
bibli-
Multiple.
bibliography,
Bibliography?
is not what
Isn't
this
that
is. I don't.
at the end of a paper
You're
when it's like
citing your work.
Yeah.
Works cited is your bibliography.
you put that at the end of a paper.
La Discoteca.
Okay,
Discotheque. Isn't that a club?
I think so.
it is. Yeah,
Bibliothèque.
bibliothèque is library
Library.
in French.
Computadora is also computer.
In Spanish.
It might be Spanish. I don't know.
Anyway, some good things happened. Back to Daredevil, real quick. Stephen DeKnight, he's the producer on Daredevil, says that season 2 is closer than you expect with the
good.
lineup.
I was wondering about
We were
that.
talking about this the other day. Season 2 of Daredevil is sooner than you would think.
I bet it goes Jessica Jones, Daredevil. Then
Luke Cage.
Then Iron Fist.
Yeah, they'll do like a season and then
Do you think?
stagger in.
Do you think Daredevil's going to be the one that has multiple seasons?
I think they're all going to have multiple seasons.
Oh, that's going to be too much for me to watch.
At least until Iron
What
Fist.
else will you be doing?
This.
We took a whole day off for it. And we
Yes.
didn't leave the house, and it was one of the nicest days of the year thus far. Anyway, so that's good. Like I said, there was a Star Wars celebration this week.
Yeah, the Star Wars celebration.
What was
Right.
the celebration? Are you just talking about the trailer?
No.
No,
Every
it's
year
it's-
they do the Star Wars. It's like a Star Wars convention, basically.
Yeah.
Where? Not held in Libya, is it? I read about that. The place where they did Tatooine. People were saying.
Yeah, Tatooine
Yeah,
is
it's
under
not
control
there.
of
Okay,
ISIS.
okay, they were saying it's really bad. Like,
Yeah.
don't go there if you're a Star Wars fan.
Don't go
looking
to
at you.
Tatooine.
I'm looking at you.
You think I would go all the way there? I was thinking about it.
What? I think he might.
No, I don't think he would.
I was thinking
Well,
about
but
it.
you wouldn't let him. But if he had his
No,
way.
I wouldn't give 2 fucks. He won't let me go to Africa, so.
It's true. She can't go. She wants to go to like the Congo or some shit.
Steven was there for that argument.
There are
Irrelevant!
big
Yeah.
white gorillas in Congo that end up killing everybody. And then there's the laser gun.
What are you talking about?
Congo!
The movie.
Movie?
Yeah, that's the same, right?
Gorillas love diamonds.
They do. Were they like weird Space gorillas?
They were not. They were bred to watch out for diamonds.
That point never comes across in that movie.
Yeah, it does. The whole reason they're protecting the mountain is because it's full of diamonds, and they don't want the diamonds to get taken by people, so that they rip their arms off their bodies.
Yeah, but why do the gorillas fucking care about diamonds?
Because they were bred by the ancients to guard the diamond mountain. That's what that you. Are you
talking about Mount Virunga?
Peter scared.
It's like her name's like Sarah.
I know, but Peter Thornton is afraid of Congo. So John and Mark and all them always just go, Peter scared.
We really need to stop going off on these tangents.
Peter scared. Okay, all right, sorry. Go. Oh.
Fuck! Alright, go.
Star Wars Celebration.
Oh, wow. How did we get to Congo?
I started talking about Libya. So anyway, so explain to me, though, for those of us who do not know what it is, what is the celebration and where is it held?
I don't know where to tell it. Probably in California.
It is in California. I don't know
Near
where.
Skywalker Ranch, you think?
I doubt it's there.
Well, no, not there, but like near there.
Maybe.
I would assume.
Anyway,
know,
they make a bunch of like announcements and reveals and
Or
they,
like
watch
just-
stuff and
Yeah.
it's cool. But anyway,
They'll do panels about, whatever.
That's neat.
But since Star Wars is actually like a thing again.
right. So
It's a
Star
little
Wars
more
Episode
exciting.
7, I don't think I need to explain it to anybody, but we have returning cast members. Leia,
Wait, what?
Luke, Han. But someone who isn't returning is Lando Calrissian. However, he will be getting his own...
No, that was me doing Darth Vader from Episode 3. Obviously one of the best Star Wars movies.
Anyway,
Continue.
he's getting his own comic book.
Really?
Yeah. Lando #1 comes out soon, which is awesome.
Is Billy D. Williams going to be a part of it?
I doubt
His
it.
likeness is in it. Lando looks like him, like in the comic.
Okay.
But I don't think he has like any involvement in any of this. I don't know if that was by his doing or I honestly don't know why Lando isn't in these movies.
I don't know either. It took them so long. He was the only black cast member in the original trilogy. And then they realized it, so they're like,
Well, and then they introduced Jar Jar Binks.
is Jar Jar Binks black?
It's kind of a caricature of a black man.
And then Sam Jackson.
And then Sam Jackson.
Who was just outrageously, like, just...
Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson. Like, wasn't even anything
Yeah.
else.
But now they have like a couple black cast members in Episode 7. So maybe they were just like, okay, keep Billy D as far away from this as possible because he's fucking weird now. So we don't need him anymore.
He looks like he's melting.
He looks like a melting iced tea.
Really?
Yeah, we saw him at Rhode Island Comic Con a couple of years ago.
It
that
was
bad.
rough.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Maybe they took one look at him and were like, Lando's not in this.
And they're just like, you look
They
like
went to go
a
talk to him. They're like, we're just checking in. Anyway, they
So
also
Lando #1
yeah.
is coming out. So if you're upset Lando's not in the movies, you can just go read a Lando.
Or you can look on the internet and find that picture of him promoting Colt 45 beer.
That's a great picture.
Yeah.
Anyway,
A bunch of Star Wars Battlefront stuff was announced. Trailer.
yeah,
right?
yeah. it looks
7 minutes of
badass as hell.
gameplay.
Yeah, it looks badass as hell.
The release date is on Homegirl's birthday. 11/7. Me.
So like, when's your birthday?
11/17.
You guys were both born on the 17th.
Yeah, it's
Seven-
meant to be.
7 months apart. Anyway, Star Wars Battlefront will have no single player. Will include female stormtroopers. Darth Vader, Boba Fett, and the Millennium Falcon are playable characters, although I don't understand how the Millennium Falcon's a
Because it
playable
means there's
character.
space battles.
No, there is no space combat.
No, but I mean,
Ship battles is what you
right?
meant?
Yes, that's what I meant to say. And one of the ships is probably the Millennium Falcon.
Yes,
that you can
but there is no space combat.
But is there also the Sand Speeder?
I assume so, and probably
Makes so
X-Wings
sick. I had
and
that as an action figure.
probably
What about
AT.
Anakin's pod racer? And you can go, now this is pod racing.
You can do that.
You kind of remind me of that kid.
Yeah, I get that.
Anyway, back to Actually, that's all I have to say for right now
Well,
about the
that's all
Star
I have
Wars
to say about that.
celebration. We'll come back to it, obviously, when we start talking about the trailers, but there's so fucking many. We're doing them in one chunk.
Okay, the trailer extravaganza.
Yeah, that's what we're calling it. Back to Mortal Kombat for a moment, though. In the story mode, this is, I guess, potential spoilers if you care about the Mortal Kombat story mode.
I already beat it.
I didn't. But anyway, one of the people on the game, I actually forgot to grab his name. Someone who worked on the game has confirmed that Kung Jin, who is Kung Lao's descendant, is confirmed as the first gay Mortal Kombat character.
No way.
Yeah.
What in the game? Who is he?
I think he's the Aztec one. Well, not the Aztec, the one that has like the baseball bat bow skull.
Oh, that's the one. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But how do you know that?
Okay, so he says at one point, he's talking to Raiden, and he says, I can't, they won't accept. And then Raiden interrupts and says, they care only of what is in your heart, not whom your heart desires.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. And the creators confirmed he is.
Oh, I didn't
gay.
really pick up on that.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
Is this like a big deal? Are people like pissed?
I don't know, there's no. No, I don't think anyone's pissed. I think people were just like, wait, is he gay? And they were like, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Oh, that changes the game completely. I hate it now.
No, it's just a nice thing. There was previously only highly sexualized females.
That's
there
true.
still
Well,
is.
Also, a big thing in it was they like changed the body moldings to be more
Yeah.
They should have
realistic.
for Katana.
Yeah, they fucked Katana up bad.
I know.
From the front.
Party in the front, scary in the back.
Was it in the back? She's scary.
It's like very disproportionate and like
It's weird.
it's not like normal human
Party
anatomy.
in the front.
Party in the front, just like
A train wreck in the back.
the morning after when you have to go pick up the garbage on the lawn in the back.
She's the garbage on
She's
the
the
lawn.
garbage on the lawn.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
And
Sean was just like,
we were flipping stances back and forth.
and Sean was just like, is there something wrong with her body? And I
I'll
was
have
like,
to check this out.
oh,
When
yeah.
It's like a different person on the backside. It's like the anatomy doesn't match up.
It's so weird.
Different widths and
Yeah, it's just like it's just bulbous in the wrong places.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know.
but not in like most women are never shaped that way. It's like anatomically incorrect.
Yeah, it's like a weird person.
Yeah.
It's like they fucked up. I guess Ubisoft has it right. It's just hard to.
So there was this big thing when Assassin's Creed came out,
The new one.
the newest one.
Okay.
The whole thing was like it's
There's
a team
multiple
of assassins, It's like
but not
team
one of them
assassins.
is female.
Yeah, which is like like what the fuck? Why couldn't? And
Their response was that it was too hard to design a female.
No way. Well, at least you're being honest.
It's
Right?
not too hard. They've done it before. There have been female assassins in game.
Yeah, dude, they literally just like came up with this like quick. That was like a quick like PR
on the fly?
like
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
like someone was like, yeah, well, it was a little too hard for us to do, and people were like, really?
There's girls in the game. They know how.
Really?
That's weird.
Yeah, fucking idiots. Anyway, I will never work for them. Clearly, a company I would love to work for. Bethesda is having an E3 press conference, as everybody knows, and they sent out the invites already.
It's a big deal.
Yes, it's a huge deal.
We've probably told you about it.
Yeah, we talked about it. I think on his first episode.
Dishonored was cool.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
Now you're on board.
Oh, actually, speaking of which, thanks, Steve.
You're welcome.
They sent out an E3 invite to companies and stuff, and it has
That was like, hey, come see us.
Yeah,
Reveal things.
we got spots for you.
Get in our zone.
And the invite has a picture of a stadium with seats.
Okay.
And the seats have place card holders in them, and there's one that says you up front. And then there's ones for characters from their games.
Okay.
So people are obviously assuming they're only including characters for games that they're going to announce something for.
Okay.
Some of the games include The Evil Within, the main character in that. Doom. A couple things from Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
Dishonored.
Oh, they're making a remake?
No one knows.
Second
one.
Could be.
It's
But the thing is that then there's the Elder Scrolls characters that are in the seating, and we all know we're not getting Elder Scrolls 6. If you think we're getting Elder Scrolls 6, I think you're unfortunately sadly mistaken.
yeah. I mean,
It's definitely going to be, I think, Skyrim for PS4.
and Xbox One. Yeah.
Right. current gen.
I would be pretty.
I would be
floored.
absolutely floored if we got an Elder Scrolls 6.
I would be pretty shocked if we don't get Skyrim on next gen with
Current gen.
with all the DLC on the disc and all the,
that's what I think it is. It's
like a complete
Skyrim
edition,
remastered.
Yeah, with
Whatever you wanna call it.
up-res graphics and
Yeah.
What, because it's printing money. Everyone
I would buy it.
Everyone will rebuy it.
I would buy
Everyone will rebuy it. We would rebuy it in a heartbeat.
I'd buy it on both consoles.
Yeah.
Because I'd want to know which one it's better on.
Runs better on. Yeah. Like,
I love that game.
you love that game more than, but I mean, it was a lot of people's game that year, and it was a lot of people.
It's my number one game.
You have a Skyrim tattoo.
I do have a Skyrim tattoo.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah. Like, that game was really special. It was really
You're
good.
kind of a gamer nerd,
Are you?
Hashtag gamer girl.
and I heard you have.
Whatever you're gonna say,
Just
don't.
fucking zip it up.
That's for the other podcast that we don't have but should. This
Yikes.
3D Life After Dark.
This episode is a straight. It's actually a really good idea. Damn. I'm like, kind of. We'll talk about it.
Dude, NHA.
But I really thought that was like 20 minutes ago. I thought we were past this.
HSP hyphen mayo.
Can I order that at a restaurant?
You will have.
Touche.
This is all like way out of line, and the people are just like, we lost them.
Everybody.
If anyone is still listening,
Bill, Sean,
Yeah,
John,
yeah.
they're all enjoying this.
But if anyone is still listening, then let's do the real show.
Right. So anyway, and then the only thing that obviously people are looking for a Vault Boy in this, and there wasn't one.
That's from what is that from?
Fallout.
Fallout, yeah.
And if there was, it's like there's a bunch of like place card holders that are like out of focus and you can't see, and people were
There's
coming
no
up with
way that they would because that's going to be their big fucking
something
reveal.
huge has to
Fallout-
happen.
Fallout 4 is going to be the big reveal
Fallout 3 was which one?
in DC.
DC?
Did I play Fallout 2?
No. It's like a top down.
New Vegas, did you play?
I think I played 3.
You probably
Was everything like really gray?
Yes.
Fallout 3.
Okay.
Fallout New Vegas, everything's really orange.
Okay, yeah, I didn't play that, yeah.
But anyway, then I saw someone on the IGN post where I saw the
In the comments?
invite in the comics posted
Comics.
this. What
Said in the comics.
did I?
Yeah.
Got comics on the brain.
You just love them.
I do.
Both Marvel and DC.
I also really like Image and Dark Horse, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna shoehorn myself. Anyway, in the comments, somebody posted. Okay, so the first one that's front and center says "you," and it's like the picture that when you don't have a picture on Facebook, it's like that.
The silhouette of a person.
Yeah,
that's
and
so
then
weird.
3. Then there's a gap of 3 seats, and then in the 4th seat, which would actually technically be the
No,
5th
I think
seat.
it's 4 seats from, so it's like,
It's 4 seats from you.
right.
There's a place card holder with the same thing, the silhouette, and the number 1. And I saw this really great cryptic, but could be potentially accurate assumption that is you won, WON, you won, you got what you wanted, 4 seats down, Fallout 4. Which sounds like a Half-Life 3 sort of a cryptic.
Oh, that's a total, that's like,
Oh
well,
my god, Valve posted the number 3 on March 3rd.
Yeah, it's like, so obviously that means
Half-Life 3
is coming.
Is there any news on Time Splitters coming out again?
Nothing, Steve, sorry.
That was a great game.
I think that studio closed.
Bummer, dude.
Okay, and then the last thing in good is that, this has nothing to do with anything, I just think it's cool. IKEA announced that they will have wireless charging furniture. So, like, this desk will be chargeable. So we just put our phones down on it, and they charge.
That's actually really neat.
That's really neat.
That's
You
cool.
know, Portland House, or IKEA.
Also gives me more excuse to get there and get some Swedish meatballs. Why am I doing this? I don't know why I did that.
But when you did this and said Swedish meatballs, I just imagine you packing your cheeks
Like a
with meatballs.
chipmunk?
Yeah. Or you're like,
With just gravy all over my beard.
Yeah.
I just think of aliens.
Like this.
Don't go there.
Stop.
I know where this leads.
Okay.
At least to Robert De Niro.
No. Okay, bad. We have one piece of bad news for this week. It could
My
be
Robert
construed
De
as
Niro
ugly, and then we're going to go on to
Yeah, we have 2 pieces of bad news. Whatever that is, and Steven's Robert De Niro
No, we're not doing it.
impersonation.
We're not doing it. It's not happening. Joss Whedon and Lionsgate are being sued.
By whom?
I will give you his name. If I can find it. Peter Gallagher. He alleges...
No relation to the comedian.
Okay.
This is from an IGN article written by Luke Riley. That Peter Gallagher alleges that Cabin in the Woods, quote, borrows heavily from his book, The Little White Trip, A Night in the Pines, and goes on to claim that, quote, in many respects, the elements in the 2 works are virtually identical.
Oh, wow. Weird. Okay.
Yeah, so.
Cabin in the Woods, that was a great movie.
It's one of
Great
my,
flick.
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
That year, was that the same year that Your Next came out?
I think so.
Not on original release, because Your Next technically came out in 2012 or something like that.
Yeah, Your
But-
Next is like
Your
4
Next
years.
2009.
Yeah.
Was it that
It was
long
like
ago?
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
But
from
it
when
didn't come out
actually hit
into
the theaters.
theatrical
Yeah.
release until...
13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great fucking movies. 2 excellent satirical horror movies.
Great.
But anyway, yeah, so that's funny. Joss Whedon being sued. He's like the #1 most creative man on the entire face of the planet, and someone's claiming that he stole their idea. I don't know. How does that, Steve? Explain to me. How do they figure that out? Do they go?
Yeah,
Does
how would that-
do the jurors go through and read the book?
What happens is you get a bunch of people who are experts on copyright infringement and intellectual property. Because when you get into intellectual property law, is where it gets kind of like hazy because. Where do you draw the line saying that's your intellectual property is yours? I mean, I'm gonna go through with a fine-tooth comb and be like, you're gonna literally have to sit there and go storyboard and like, show what happens. But it's like
Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey.
yeah. I mean, also you look at it, Tom Petty just won a huge lawsuit against Sam Smith for that song "Stay With Me" or whatever because. Someone had mentioned to Tom Petty that song "Stay With Me," the chord progression into the chorus is the same thing as "Won't Back Down."
Really?
And Tom Petty then filed a lawsuit, and he won. It went to
for
court,
him.
and Tom Petty now has songwriting credit on that song. So every time that song's played, Tom Petty's getting a check for it. And
I feel like-
As he should.
and he
I
got
feel
a
like
ton of money
every
for it.
hardcore band should be sued for copyright infringement. Then.
No.
There's a lot of bands that should be.
Anyway, that's our bad. Let's talk about the trailers that just came out. Okay, so I'm going to list them off first.
Trailer extravaganza.
This week we had an
good.
Ant-Man trailer.
I saw that actually.
Great trailer. Star Wars Episode
I
7,
saw that actually.
Force Awakens. You saw that, right?
I saw that one too.
Okay. Did you see Batman vs. Superman?
Yes.
I saw that actually.
We watched, the live-action SNK, Attack on Titan. We
saw
watched
that actually,
together.
too.
And then we watched Fantastic Four together. So let's, real briefly for each of them, talk about it. We'll start with Ant-Man.
Ant-Man was really neat. I thought that was cool.
It's a great trailer. We watched it with my dad the other night when he was like somewhat tipsy. He goes, wow, a lot of people are going to be really mad that Thomas the Tank Engine got hurt.
What?
Dude, I don't know.
What?
Yeah, because at the end of the trailer, when they're like having this big climactic fight scene, and it's on a toy train set. Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh my god.
He was real concerned.
You'd be like,
It's a great scene.
It's like a Tom Broderick
no,
thing.
my dad would be like, Steve-O, why is he so small? How's he gonna fight crime and he's this big? I don't get it.
Evangeline Lilly hair has grown on me.
Oh my god.
I appreciate it.
Dude.
She's a hard babe.
Yeah.
A hard.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say she's okay.
Yeah, and
No,
I mean, going to flip this.
One of the only reasons I watched Lost for as long as I did is because
Oh, but
she
she's
was
so
just-
awful on Lost. Oh, I wish Kate died in the second episode.
Yeah, but
She is very attractive, but I like not nearly as attractive as I find her in other things. I know
Oh,
she's
in
doing-
Ant-Man, you mean?
she's been in other things.
We had a
yeah.
conversation on this show where we said, Evangeline Lilly, if you don't got your forehead, I don't want you.
She's never been in anything else besides Ant-Man and Lost.
That is not true.
What else was she in?
The Hobbits.
What was she in that?
She's
A made-up
a
elf
made-up
character.
Oh yeah, I remember that,
Toriel.
okay.
Babe elf.
She's actually somewhat okay looking in that. I don't like the hair color.
Babe Elf.
Yeah.
Belf.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pull up
I'll have to visit her Keebler tree.
Oh my god.
Hobbit, Real Steel, Lost, Afterwards, The Hurt Locker, Long Weekend, White Chicks. She was an uncredited party guest. That's funny.
Was she a white chick?
She was in Smallville a couple episodes.
As who?
She was in Freddy vs. Jason and the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Okay, you know what, Shauna? I stand corrected.
It took the Lizzie McGuire movie in order to stand him corrected.
That's the third time this week the Lizzie McGuire movie has been brought up in my life. Anyway,
Wow.
okay, so Nick, I need you to promise me you're not going to go off on a tangent. Star Wars Force Awakens Episode 7, the trailer.
God damn, do I have a million things to say about this fucking trailer.
Quick, rapid fire.
No. Okay.
We have a lot to
I have
talk
been
about.
waiting
We have a
since
lot
I
to
was a
talk about.
child for Star Wars
Okay.
to move me like it did when I originally saw it. And
that trailer did so?
This trailer.
That's awesome. I cry every time I watch it. Tears.
Seeing Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon with Chewbacca.
Instead of saying Chewie, we're home, he should have said, ow, my leg.
My ankle.
Yeah.
My leg!
But actually, the first time I watched it, actually brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've talked about it on the podcast before. Like, Star Wars is like the pivotal fandom that like I felt like that brought me into.
And yet he didn't. I was going to buy him a Star Wars tattoo for his birthday, and he...
I just don't know. I do want one. I just don't know what. And I don't just want to go and get one.
TIE fighter right here.
I would.
Oh, his Adam's apple.
Yeah.
Your
But
Adam's
like
apple.
this big.
No, or you could do like you get
It
like
just
a bow
is
tie,
your-
wear it to the wedding. You're just like,
Oh, that's a great idea. I wish we'd...
wish we all got throw tattoos of TIE fighters.
No,
on
I
the
wish we
wedding.
had...
Honestly, if I was going to wear a suit with a
bow tie.
no, it would be a Boys to Men with the jewel.
Okay, no tangent.
Like the King.
But that's so dope.
Like Jerry the King.
Right, like Jerry the King Lawler wears.
Or that band Color Me Bad.
Okay,
There's a
this
lot.
is what I wanted to avoid.
There's a lot in that trailer. There's a lot to
Yeah.
speculate in that trailer.
Yep.
And there's a lot going on in that trailer.
Right.
Way more than the first one that
Yeah.
they showed. Like
Luke calling Vader his father.
right. Refers to him, my father, or it's strong with my father, implying that his father is still alive in some celestial plane. Which
Yeah.
means, is he still in contact with him like he is with like Ben Kenobi and Yoda, like in the like ghost form?
Right, but then they showed the awesome smash, the melted...
Right.
Yeah.
Vader
But that
mask.
also draws who has that, and my thought is that the new Sith guy.
Yeah, I don't
is-
know his name.
I forget his name, but his like helmet, the concept art and stuff is like very reminiscent between Darth. What is his name?
Don't have time.
I don't have time right now, but it's like between that and Darth Vader's helmet, kind of. And like a big theory that I was reading is that like he is a collector of Sith artifacts and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
And so the smashed Darth Vader helmet, like he
Like, he,
has,
like-
and like
That's cool.
There's so many fucking cool fucking things
Yeah.
in that trailer.
Yeah.
The different stormtroopers they're showing. There's like a bunch of different fucking
Right.
stormtroopers. There's like the Shadow Trooper, and they have that like really cool shot of like the battalion of stormtroopers standing in front of like the big banner of
Right.
the new Imperial logo,
Yeah.
which is called Order 1 or something like that. Is like the name of the new empire.
Right.
And you can see there's like people standing on the stage, and I don't know if that's like the new leaders of Order
Right.
1 or whatever. Oh, there's just like so much fucking shit going
Right.
on in that trailer.
I'm
It's so
most
badass.
excited about... Okay, so when he says, and like my sister has it, and then someone passes off...
I looked at that more. It's the lightsaber that Luke gets his hand fucking chopped off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
It
yeah.
is?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So how
It-
the fuck like that lightsaber? Like, you know what I mean? Like, which leads me to bring that someone is collecting artifacts from.
His was green, correct?
His original one's blue because it's his dad's.
Oh, it was
And then
Anakin's.
it was Anakin's.
That's right. It was blue. Okay,
Which
that's what
leads
it
me to
was.
believe that someone is collecting these artifacts.
Because originally when we looked at it, it looked sort of like it had
Like
like,
a weird
like a
trigger
gun
on it.
hilt and a trigger, so we weren't sure.
But it was just like the way that it's like
it's
handed
just
off.
okay.
Because I watched like
Who's
slowed
the
down.
babe? Who looks sort of like Evangeline Lilly.
Right. She is a some sort of a scrap hunter, something like treasure hunter, whatever. And in the original trailer, they show that shot of her riding that big like rectangle
with like the
thing that had like the big lance thing on it that people were like, oh, is that a lightsaber or whatever? That's what she's holding when she's running from the explosion. Where if you slow down the trailer and look, there's a small TIE fighter that is creating the green explosion because it's the green lasers from the TIE fighter. Cool. There's like so much going on in this trailer that if you like slow it down and like break it down.
Right. And then Finn, the Black Stormtrooper. Right.
And there's the whole sequence of like TIE fighter bay, like probably in some sort of a Star Destroyer.
Right.
That that's like blowing up and there's like a TIE fighter. Assumably he caused this.
Right.
Because they show that clip of him taking the helmet off or putting it on. Either way, it has like a bloody handprint on it.
Yeah.
Like he's been fucking shit up from the inside.
Right.
I don't know. It fucking looks so sick.
I know the Star Destroyer crashed into the...
That's so epic.
So because it's like the old one, and then it pans to another shot of the new ones. Like, that are like... just look more evolved. Like, oh, it's so fucking sick.
I mean, not that I ever had unwavering faith. I think Abrams will knock it out of the park like he did with the Star Trek movies. I think he's just too much of a fan to lead it astray.
He made me like Star Trek.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like I just like did not like. I'll be honest with you. I did not like Star Trek whatsoever.
I didn't either.
Those two movies. I walked out of the theater being like, Star Trek is sick.
Yeah, right.
Like this is so tight.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so tight.
I mean, like I said, Star Wars is what brought. So I was always Star Wars growing up, and like Star Trek because it was more sci-fi and less fantasy. I was never really into it growing up. It never like grabbed me.
More than just sci-fi. It's just more science based.
Right. Exactly.
Like it's just straight up like.
Yeah, so it never grabbed me like Star Wars. So I was never into Star Trek, and I always thought it was boring, and I always thought it wasn't interesting. But J.J. Abrams, man, made me really like Star Trek. Like,
you know who I don't have faith in?
Huh.
Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
that Batman vs Superman trailer did not do a damn thing for me.
It didn't do it.
I had a lot of questions.
It didn't do good or bad for me.
Yeah, it didn't do a damn thing for me.
It just that movie still is going to come out, and I'm still going to go see it, and I have no feeling about it.
I'll go see it, but I'm anticipating it to be bad. I hated Man of Steel.
I'm more excited for the next Marvel Netflix show.
Yep.
Than fucking Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Like, I'm more excited for the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I'm more excited for
everything.
When's Suicide Squad supposed to come out?
2016.
Yeah, they're filming right now. But Batman vs Superman,
I just like I like the concept that Earth is pretty like not okay with Superman being there.
We're just afraid.
Right, and it's just like no, he's not a god, but he is to us, like comparatively to us he's a god, but is he god and like is he not, and people don't know how to take him, and like it's too much power for one person to like wield, and all this,
and
I also think there's just something inherently bogus about Superman. There, I said it.
I agree.
I've never
Superman's inherently bogus. It's just
I like Superman's face when it's Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he's
very beautiful.
There's just like
I've always
you just can't like his power knows no bounds.
I'm not super into DC to begin with.
I'm excited to see the Superman Batman fight.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see how the fuck they're gonna work Wonder Woman.
What armor is he wearing?
That's like the armor he wore when he fought Superman in Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, cool.
It's just like it's.
I don't like that they made his voice like robotic when he's in it. Like his mouth is still uncovered.
Right.
Yeah, I heard like Ben Affleck do that.
Well, a lot of people.
It's like they auto-tuned it.
Yeah,
well, a lot of people.
Do you bleed?
That's so funny.
Underneath that he's wearing a tux with the jewel.
The Boyz II Men jewel, and he slides into frame. Dude, that was the Boyz II Men move. They'd all be dancing in sync, and then
But who was gonna sing the lead?
The lead would slide, literally slide out. Would be like,
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not more or less excited. I'm just still like. I have low expectations still.
Yeah.
Right, so if it's good, like, then
Plus
you're
the
like...
color was so dark I could hardly fucking see jack or shit.
I know. They gotta fucking do something about that. It's, like, I understand the tone of the movie's really dark, so you want to, like, bring it down and make it dark, but, like, it's too fucking dark.
Yeah.
It is, like, I can't see
Looks like
anything.
Superman's wearing black.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I can't see anything. But anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What's a better trailer is the SNK live action trailer, even though I can't understand any of it.
Yeah, Attack on Titan, like, it looks cool. It just,
It
like...
looks so beautiful.
Yeah, it looks like they just, like, they took, like, shot for shot of anime and were just like, make it real.
Yeah.
Like, just
Titans,
make that real.
I wish I got a better view of them.
Well, yeah, the whole thing is that obviously in a trailer they don't want to.
Yeah, but like,
Everything that I saw looks cool.
yeah, I feel like they could have given us a fan service by showing like
I mean, they showed a lot more of them than I thought they would in the trailer.
the Aaron Titan.
Well, you don't know if it'll even get there in the.
That's true, I guess.
You know what I mean?
I can't wait for someone to subtitle
Yeah.
the trailer, but then the movie.
Yeah.
And then the new Fantastic Four trailer, which I think is a great trailer. I think you're being a whiny baby about it.
I'm really not. I'm just not excited about it.
I don't know why though.
I just don't. I'm not excited. I don't know why.
You know what I'm not excited about, and this wasn't at all on here. Olivia Munn is Psylocke.
Yeah.
Do you see the picture she posted?
No.
If the latex fits, it is a gray suit. It is like metallic-y silver.
Was it fitter? I mean,
No, not really. It's like a little loose.
Well, does the latex fit?
It's like kind of bunched up a little
okay,
bit.
that's not cool then. Yeah, if you're wearing latex, you gotta. Make
There wasn't a belt.
I don't know.
But anyway, I
care.
fucking hate her.
I know you do.
She used the community.
You know what I really like?
Who?
Silver Surfer.
You a big Silver Surfer guy?
Huge fan.
Really?
Yeah, like one of my favorite comics.
Steve, you're so funny.
I think Doom looks
The
cool.
Power Cosmic's like one of the coolest things ever.
I think the Victor Von Doom, or actually that's not what they're calling him. I don't think it's something
They
like
just called him Doom, like really just straight up Doom.
I don't know. His name is like it's similar. It's not like
Is it Victor
I think
Von Doom?
I don't know.
His name is Victor Von Doom. Why wouldn't you call him that?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Just why wouldn't you do it?
Why are they calling Poison Ivy whatever they?
Oh,
fucking
I don't know.
call
It's
her?
fucking stupid.
They called her Poison Oak.
No.
No.
Wow.
Good job. What's her
It's like
fucking
such a
Ivy
dad joke.
Ivy Pepper? That's
Muy caliente.
Ivy Pepper is the character's like real name.
That's weird.
Yeah.
No
It's
one ever
fucking
named their
stupid.
kid that.
Although that show is good. You should watch
That
it.
show
Steve,
is good.
like
You would
Was
like that
Gotham?
show. Yeah.
Gotham, yeah.
Okay, I'll
It's
check it
cool.
out.
But I think the Fantastic Four trailer looks good. You get a view of everyone's like
I
abilities.
liked the trailer. I'm just not really excited for the movie.
I'm super excited.
I like the way the
I'm
thing
really,
looks.
really
I like
hyped
that
on
he's
the
like
cast.
very organic looking and
Yeah.
like lopsided.
Looks more like
kind
a
of,
rock.
and, like, yeah, right.
You know,
and
I
it's
guess what
not
you
this like perfect cutout of like an orange bolt.
He looks like bigger than the Thing is.
Yeah.
Like he looks like Hulk sized.
Well, the Thing's strength has been rumored to be that of the Hulk at some point.
Right, but he's
Right.
not as big as the Hulk.
That's why
He's
they
like like Kingpin sized,
Kingpin, yeah.
but rock.
Vincent D'Onofrio, while I like him a lot in that role, not big enough.
No, he's not.
He's
but
not
I don't
big
know
enough.
that. I don't know who is.
Right. But I do like that the way they went with him in that he's like kind of this like really like socially unbalanced, like weird,
Socially awkward.
yeah, just kind of like everything
That
is like
show's so
hard
good.
for him to do, which kind of, like explains why he's so like recluse and like
Yeah. Like he
also-
never wants to talk to the other like mob bosses.
right, and also
He's like,
explains,
oh, you deal with it.
yeah, or like also why he has like such a hairpin trigger because he doesn't know how to like really be a person.
It's awesome. Fantastic Four.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I like the way Reed's the Mr. Fantastic ability, the stretch ability looked. It's almost
his
more
arm,
of
yeah.
like a flow. It's very like liquid, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
When he used it to like jump on something, like jump over something, and he grabbed the top of the wall and then like that corner of a railing and jumped through it. And then Sue Storm, she just sort of like dissipates, and it's like it looks very like
Digital,
yeah. And then fucking Torch just looks like it's very like intense looking.
Yeah, the fire.
It's not like comedic like
they
it
brother and
was.
sister in that movie?
Yes, they are. He's adopted, is
Cool.
what it is.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Very cool.
yeah.
I mean, clearly they weren't gonna like.
Or
stray
no,
away from
is
that,
he
but
adopted or is he?
Are they half siblings? Like what?
It's something like that.
It is something.
But they
like
are
like a mixed family.
It's like a mixed
Cool.
race family or
Awesome.
something.
Yeah, that's sick. I just didn't know how they were gonna do that because
yeah, but he looks. It's like when it was what's his
like,
face?
oh no, not a mixed
Yeah,
family.
more people would be like, oh my god, not a regular American family.
When it was Chris Evans, it was much more like
2015.
comic booky, and
Yeah, it was. It
Was
was
that
very-
whole
very
film
cool.
was very cartoon.
I know.
It was.
Like,
in a bad way.
yeah, it was like campy and
Just like
Yeah.
poorly done all around.
Yeah, but he
Editing.
looked really intense and awesome, and I really liked that. So I'm actually excited. I'm not a super big Fantastic Four fan
Plus,
by
he's a
any means.
rocking actor.
who?
Michael B. Jordan. That's why I'm more excited. Is
Yeah.
that
That
cast,
cast is very talented.
fucking
Miles Teller's awesome.
oh my god, I love Miles Teller, and fucking Kate Mara is an amazing actress, and she's beautiful.
Yeah. I like her sister more, but yeah, she's cool.
Who's her sister?
Rooney Mara, the girl with the dragon tattoo. I like her as a
Rooney Mara.
Oh, yeah. That's so funny. Billy on the Street reference.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He's so good.
Billy Eichner reference
He's
right there.
fucking awesome.
And then the guy that's from Black Mirror who plays Victor Von Doom.
Who's also a Black Mirror in real life.
Anyway, around the web.
Take me.
Oop.
Show me the web.
I have 3 around the webs.
I had to pick one.
No, fuck you. We'll just go over this first one real quick. You'll like it. Somebody finished Bloodborne on a Guitar Hero guitar.
What? Wait, someone played Bloodborne on a Guitar Hero guitar?
Yeah.
Where did they get the guitar? Because you can't find those anywhere.
Probably still have one.
Oh, that also this week.
Yeah, Guitar Heroes.
The new Guitar Hero got announced, and
They're gonna make more instrumentation for it.
I believe
there's
so.
a new guitar for it. The buttons are
tapping.
different. It's not like in a row 4. It's 6 buttons that are 3 on top, 3 on bottom, and so there's I think so. There's like 3 rows, and the top ones are like solid notes on the screen, and the bottom ones are like open notes on the screen. So like it might be like on the same fret, I guess fret on the thing, but it might be like closed one or open one.
That's neat.
So
Alright, cool.
you have to like be up and down and.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Woo!
That was for you, Andy Matheson.
What if he's like, I can't get used to the new guitar, kid?
This3DLife After Dark. Anyway, this is a video that everybody's seen, obviously. The Metallica girls.
I used to shred the old one. I can't get used to the new one.
Stop.
I'm just.
This is why this episode is going to be so long.
I'm watching Steve like honestly look like he's about to burst.
God, I'm going to beat you the fuck up if you ever say it.
Steven really looks like he's about to pop. Anyway, someone beat Bloodborne with a Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
I'm assuming not the new one.
Oh.
No. Metallica girls video. The Brazilian.
That's been out for a while, but like it's cool. It
It's
was
like
definitely cool.
getting
a lot of push.
viral pop right
So
now.
this band of sisters from Mexico,
Where the oldest is, like-
the oldest is 14. They're called The Warning, and they shred.
No way.
Yeah,
That's sick.
there's a video of them. There's a couple videos,
Yeah.
but we watched the Enter Sandman one, and
Oh, they shred.
Yeah,
They-
dude. Like solo and everything.
Yeah.
like
So sick.
yeah.
yeah. The oldest one's 14. One of them's 9. One of them's 12.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then we watched this today. I don't know if you've seen it, Steve. The dentist girl, the new dentist girl. You know how
Yeah.
people post videos of their like children after the dentist.
This is the new dentist.
This is the new
girl.
dentist girl. I think it's the best dentist girl video.
She's that new.
What's up with her?
Well, first of all, she's
Fuck the fuck
she's
up.
super fucked up. She had all 4 of her wisdom teeth removed at once, and
No experience.
She's
I don't
real
have
fucked up.
wisdom teeth.
She's like all numb
Yeah,
and still
she
drugged
keeps
from...
she keeps saying to her mom, "Why did you cut my lips off? I can't see I can't feel
my
them. I
lips.
can't see them. And her mom's like, you have lips. You're looking at them. She goes, no, that's lipstick. You put lipstick so I wouldn't be ugly.
She's like all fucked up, and then she starts crying.
She
She's
starts
like,
crying.
I'm never gonna get to kiss anyone
Yeah.
again.
And then she's like, where? She realizes her mom's like driving. She goes, where are we going? And her mom's like, home. And she goes, I thought we were getting ice cream. Her mom goes, they gave you ice cream there, like the dentist, like
It's
gave
right
her
next
ice
to
cream.
you.
And she goes, I don't see it. Oh, and like grabs it, and she's trying to read it, and she goes,
But like her reading it is like, she's like so fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
She's like nodding out, like.
and it's Moose Tracks ice cream,
Okay.
and she goes, why would they kill a moose? They want me to eat it.
Why would they?
Why are they making me eat a moose? And she's like, can we bring it back? And her mom's like, why would we bring it back? And she goes, he has a mother.
Oh my god.
And like at first when she's watching it, because I wasn't fully watching it, and she's watching it like on her phone or on her computer or something, and I'm sitting on like the other couch, and so I'm like kind of just listening to it while like looking at something else. And at first I'm like, this is fucking fake. And then I look at it, and the girl's face is like all fucked up from getting it. So I was like, oh, there's no way. Like,
The mom put this big like disclaimer. Apparently people were like attacking her for driving while recording, putting her like saying they're gonna file a suit for like child endangerment. She's like, my phone's on a workout band on my arm. And then people are like, you're condoning your daughter to be drunk or high. And she's like, she got her wisdom teeth pulled out. Like, I don't know what
dude,
the fuck.
people are too fucking much.
Anything
Everyone's
to,
a
like,
fucking
get riled up.
crusader.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, get off the cross, middle America.
Yeah, seriously.
And this is like a 16-year-old girl, 16 or 17.
Yeah,
So
that,
it's like, and people were like, you posted this without your daughter's consent. How the fuck would you know that? The daughter was like, yo, this video is
Not to
funny
mention-
as fuck.
Also, not to mention, she's 16. She can't give consent.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that you're-
I'm the legal guardian. I
Yeah.
do what I want.
Like, that's her mother, so, you know, it's like she could sign a contract or anything,
Yeah.
so you technically, you can put whatever you want of your
Get off
kid.
the cross.
Yeah, seriously.
It's ridiculous. Anyway,
But the video's fucking hilarious.
it's
Yeah.
awesome. We'll watch
Check
it.
that out.
So this week, not a lot comes out. Some bad movies come out. I don't even want to talk about them.
Well, I might.
Age of Adeline.
I don't want to talk about it.
Marmaduke 2.
Is that,
that true?
actually?
Electric Boogaloo.
You made that up?
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Anyway, done a lot of like indie games, obviously, that I don't know. A bunch of Japanese games per usual.
Games come out every week that we forget to mention, and
This is true, but Shovel Knight.
that's Tuesday.
Yep.
Tuesday.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Yeah, that's all.
That'll be my Wednesday stream for sure. Will be me getting my shit pushed
You
in and
heard
Shovel
that here first.
Knight. First. Excited. Shovel Knight's fucking tight.
I excited.
I excited.
All right, it's dinner time.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got.
Well,
That's all she wrote.
it's
Literally.
been fun. Thank you two for joining me.
You're welcome.
As always.
Make sure to give us a follow on Twitter at This3DLife. I'm at iSalsaShark. Shauna is at XShauna0. Steven is at BeardXCore.
Heck yeah.
Go to the website, t3dl.com.
Yes.
New website.
Oh, yeah. It's
I
been
don't know
up,
that we've
but-
talked about it.
It's
Yeah,
been up,
it's
but we haven't
awesome.
talked about it. But everything is at www.t3dl.com.
Get to know us. It's actually really cool. A lot of cool personal stuff up there.
You like that?
Yeah, well, we'd bring on a deserted island. I mean, that's like...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, New Deserted Island is gonna go
Right.
up soon.
Check that
Once
stuff
Nick
out.
gives
It's
me
cool.
his fucking.
It's super cool.
Yeah,
It's really
Shauna's
neat
been
stuff.
writing articles. Josh has been writing articles. The Let's Plays are up there. The vlogs
really
are up
neat.
there.
It's cool.
The
We got a lot of
podcast
neat
is
stuff.
there.
Yeah.
Everything is
Got a
there.
lot of content there that I think people should check out. It's really neat.
The Twitch is even there.
You can even watch the Twitch from there.
There is no excuse not to go, and it looks beautiful on the mobile. Thank you, Sean Simpson.
Sean Simpson.
Much
again.
love.
Much love. Say goodbye, Shauna.
Goodbye, Shauna.